Hi there. Welcome to the first video of Cordial Sessions. My name is Kyle McEwen, and I want this video to be an introduction of what I intend for it to be. So, first, what I'll do is give a little bit of information about myself. So, I've been playing guitar for a little over 20 years now, probably. When I first started to learn how to play, what I wanted to do was make a band. And so what I did is I found a bunch of fellow elementary school players, most of which had no idea how to play an instrument. Um, and needless to say, that band didn't hold up, but my interest in guitar did. And so subsequently, I took many lessons over many years, trying to learn as much as I could from more popular songs like pop and certain subgenres of rock and to maybe things that are considered a little more complex like classical guitar and jazz guitar. And though I've played guitar, my interest really hasn't been bound just to that. I definitely enjoy hearing really good pianists. I love the cello. I love violin. I love many instruments and listening to people play them at a really high level. And so, what I want to do is talk about the goal of this channel, or at least the goal at this time. Maybe it changes somewhat in the future, but it shouldn't change too much. You'll see a lot of YouTube channels where, in particular, guitar channels, where people are wanting to teach you something. I've never thought of myself as a teacher. I've always thought of myself as a student. And there are not many, if there are any channels at all, that really are kind of starting on that platform of being student based learning. And what I'd like to do as time goes by is really try to learn songs together and struggle through them together. Whether it be maybe it's a classical tune, maybe it's a jazz standard, fingerstyle guitar, or maybe it's something like I want to learn how to sing a song that's popular on Spotify or it's on the radio. I hear it on the radio where I want to learn the rhythm guitar and I want to learn how to do the vocals, including the harmony. And so, I want to be able to do that together and be able to share that with you, and in hopes that maybe it inspires you maybe to learn that or learn something else. And certainly it could be the case that you do it better than I do. The intent is that we all just try to learn together, and that this can be a community platform that's really more focused on the student and what it's like to be a student. So in the coming weeks and months, you'll see I'll start tunes. Now, one thing I want to mention as well is maybe it's not something I perfect. Maybe I don't play the tune, like you would see in another YouTube channel, right, where it's a very polished video and a very polished piece altogether. That's wonderful. I mean, and it's really difficult to do. My aim is really to try to figure out how to learn, and how to just improve and see improvement, because it's not easy to do. And in fact, those polished tunes, a lot of times what you don't see is all the work that went into trying to get to that finished product as well. And so I would like to kind of show that struggle. Maybe there's some minor edits that I make, but really I want to show you me just trying to learn stuff. And then, like I said, maybe the channel branches out somewhat from there, but I really want it to be focused around student-centered learning. I think it would, I think it'll benefit people. It'll certainly benefit me. It'll hold me accountable to learn things and try to work my way through them. And I should also mention that maybe it's a guitar tune or you have a singer and a rhythm guitar, like I mentioned. But also, it could be in a jazz standard, for example, it could be learning Charlie Parker or John Coltrane, or trying to take things away from some pianists like Bill Evans, for example. So there's lots of different avenues we can take on this. And so, yeah, I really welcome you to this channel. I'm excited about it, trying to learn this stuff, trying to figure this out. I really hope and I really think you guys, in all learning, whether you're a beginning player, whether you're intermediate, or whether you're advanced, I think there's something you can get out of this channel, if not just for a community of people that are really interested in music and guitar. All right then. Well, I will see you in the next video. You'll find out what it is later, and then we'll just go from there. All right. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you later.